Hello friends, I am going to talk about the 5 things I would never do based on my own expertise and knowledge. I'm going to talk to you about it coming from someone who both helps others with thyroid issues, especially hypo and hyperthyroidism, as well as someone who herself has hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's. So what are the 5 things I would never do given my condition to heal? No particular order. 1, I would never take anything like Irish sea moss, kelp powder, any of those seaweed algae powders or pills. Now, seaweed itself can be great. I sprinkle kelp granules, which is actually just dried kelp, like sprinkles on salad and so on. But those super concentrated pills or powders, way too much iodine. Yes, our thyroids need iodine, but too much or too little can give you hyper or hypo. So I would not, and also don't use iodized salt for that reason. I get iodine from eating seaweed, actually like nori and things like that. Sprinkling kelp on my salads, not from actually having pills. So 1. 2, and the next few are going to be diet related, like what kind of diet. I would never do a vegan or vegetarian diet in an attempt to heal. Now, if you want to be vegan or vegetarian for philosophical reasons, that's your business. I respect your choices. But in terms of health, animal proteins are really just the most concentrated, most easily absorbed forms of proteins. Humans are clearly omnivores. We can choose not to be, but when we have a health issue, I find it much harder. And I say from experience, because I was vegetarian and flirted with veganism over 23 years. And it was a disaster. We need easily absorbable iron, protein, etc. So I would not do vegan or vegetarian for healing purposes. I would never do a keto diet. Number 3, keto means high fat, low carb. We know lots of research shows that a keto diet actually reduces your conversion of T4, the hormone your thyroid makes, to T3. Whether you're taking the synthetic thyroid hormone or your body's making it, you will actually get less of the active hormone. We know that the keto diet does this. So I do not recommend super low carb or keto for anybody with thyroid issues. Number 4, the advice, eat less, move more, to lose weight when you have thyroid issues is terrible advice. First of all, very low calorie diets also slow down your thyroid because your body's like, oh my God, there's not enough energy coming in. We have to conserve, slows down the thyroid. And the move more, if you're exhausted, collapsing on the couch, your body hurts, do not do a lot of exercise. The weight is a symptom. We need to heal your whole body before you can get rid of the weight. So the weight, the fatigue, everything, all symptoms, they all go away when you actually work on the healing. And here's the most important, I've saved for last, number 5, I would never stay with a doctor who is demeaning, dismissive, ignores my symptoms, only looks at TSH and says, oh, you're normal, even though I have a whole host of terrible symptoms. Any doctor that ignores your symptoms is negligent, and I would not stay with that doctor. So most important of all of those, any doctor that ignores your symptoms and makes you feel awful is not somebody you stay with.